Okay?
Wow.
Michelle Bachmann, former U.S. Congressman, now she is the Dean to the Robertson School of Government at Regency University. No. Pat Robertson. Pat Robertson. She gave a great speech about them, and Karen brought up about the importance of the land not divided. Well, in that speech, she made a statement. She says, we got to pray for people that are surrounding the president now. We got to pray that they don't have that type of insight or desire to have a two-state solution. And she made the statement, there has been one that is going to be the Middle East representative that has made such a statement. And we need to pray against that. Well, she went on ahead with her speech, got through. Several minutes later, Albert, Vessler, the host, the founder of the prayer breakfast, got up and says, we've got things going on here that we need to take care of. And he says, Michelle, will you and the other ladies come on up? This other lady, these two ladies came up with Michelle Bachmann. What had happened is, when she made that statement about this person, his beliefs of there should be a two-state solution, the wife of that person was in the audience. She was in the audience.
Good.
When she came down, when Michelle came down, this is, now how I know this, Coach and Robert was at the table, in which, when Michelle came down, this other lady and there's two ladies, one being the wife of the person that made that statement, came up to her and said, let me tell you about what you said. And there got to be a little bit of conflict going on, okay? Coach told me that morning, 4:30, something like that, he was praying about this event, of course, and said, I am there. He said in spirit, he says, there's something that's going to happen that wants to throw, that wants to nullify everything that's being done here. Wants to nullify it. And he started praying against that. Well, when they came down and they started that, his spirit jumped, said, that's what I was praying against. He and this other guy got behind the curtain there and started praying. Okay? Later, Albert got up and said, as I was saying, those three came up on stage. The lady whose husband said that, and the other lady was Marla Maples. Trump. Marla Maples Trump.
Yes.
Former wife.
Trump's ex-wife, whose son is married. Who's is going to be the mother-in-law of the lady and the man that said that. Tiffany Trump. They're married. Have married. Has already married. Yes. In-laws. And what was she said to Michelle was, let me tell you what he meant. He was in a meeting with Arabs, and he was trying to calm them down. And what he says, he said, we will find a solution. We will find a peaceful solution. Trump's coming in with wisdom. He did not ever, and it was taken as, okay, he's for the two-state solution. Michelle, realizing what she had done, she says, I've got to apologize to you, and I've got to apologize to everybody, so they'll know.
So she said,
That's exactly what I told her. When that was the most important thing that happened in the whole event, was her apologizing to the lady, her husband, her family, for anything there that she said that in any way offended them, and ask for that forgiveness of offending them. That was most important. I went up to her afterwards and told her that very thing. People were greeting her on, and I came up to her and I said, Miss Baldwin, let me tell you, what you did, everybody needed to see. You do not know what a witness you were. I didn't know, at that time I didn't know about what Okoshima said, had told me. I said, but what she did, what I saw, was a humbling and an apology, making sure that everybody had the right information, and her apologizing. What a testimony. What she did. And I said, you do not know, realize, we do not know what in the spiritual was broken
Yep.
when you did that.
Yep.
Instead of what could have done and nullifying everything that we were doing here today.
Yep.
So, saying that, it's so important that we understand who we are and understand that the enemy is out there. We better not lay down our sword. We've got to keep moving and going forth and be militant. A couple other things maybe I'll get to some other time, but not this time. I will say one thing. Daniel kept coming up and hearing Daniel. And then in Washington, we heard more about Daniel. Okay, so we're going to jump into our Washington trip. Jan, you're going to kick it off again. Then Sherry, then Dixie, then Sherry, Josh, and I'll end up again.